are now tuned in to my main man Dubs. If you want that garbage, go somewhere else. If you want that music that matters, he came to the right spot.
What up, kid?
Hey Dub, talk to him.
This is not for the weak-hearted. Ever since the beat started, the flow switched up from...
What's up, fight fans? This is Counterpunch with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Daniel Du Bois. Daniel Du Bois makes an official announcement, and he says this verbatim. He says, "Thank you to everyone who has sent messages of support over the weekend. All my respect to Joe Joyce. He boxed well and won fair and square. I thought I was winning the fight. I tried to fight through the injury, but I couldn't in the end. I'm out of the hospital and will await now for the fracture to heal. I'll be back to prove my doubters wrong and my fans right. Hashtag Triple D." So, those are the words of Triple D, Daniel Du Bois. And I think it was a positive statement, an humble one. You know, Daniel Du Bois, he gave props to Joe Joyce. He thanked everyone for supporting him. He didn't sound too down or too negative about it and everything. In fact, you know, he sounded rather uplifting, you know. As far as the injury, I went live, and thank you for everybody that, you know, that viewed the live chat with me. I seen that something was bothering him throughout the rounds. Maybe from rounds 4 or 5, that left eye was already bothering him. So I don't know when the fracture, of course, happened, but that was hurting him. Maybe the nerve pain happened before the orbital bone actually broke. But he was jabbed, and jabbed. And that jab is the thing that eventually, I believe, broke the orbital bone, if it was indeed broken. One thing that goes into play is that we don't know is really what happened. You know, he said, well, I'm out of the hospital and will wait now for the fracture to heal. He didn't say that he had surgery. He didn't say that a procedure had to be done. He just said that, hey, I'm out of the hospital now and will wait for the fracture to heal. Because see, it was a determination on when or what will happen. Will he need surgery or not? So that's what we were actually waiting on, to see what the case is or case would be for him needing further treatment or whatnot. But he didn't say anything about treatment, anything about a surgery, anything about anything like that. He just said he's out of the hospital and he's waiting for it to heal. So maybe it's healing on its own, but again, it wasn't really enough information. But the important thing is he has spoken. He didn't go into hiding. He didn't, you know, close the doors on everybody. And in fact, he said, I'll be back to prove my doubters wrong. He didn't really say what his next step is. His next step is to heal, obviously. But it just shows that he really wasn't a bad guy at all. I know a lot of people gave him flack on the things that he said. I think a lot of fighters get too carried away with the idea of selling a fight to the point where they don't draw a line on what you can say and what you can't say. And what he said about Joe Joyce's mom having a eye impairment or couldn't see or whatnot, that was wrong. You know, and a lot of people called it karma or whatnot. But I think Daniel Du Bois has learned his lesson. Remember, he's only 23 years of age. Not everyone does those type of things at the age of 23. Okay, so keep that in mind. This was his first huge test, and he failed. You know, the question is, can he rise again and pass the next test in his career? That's the next question. You know, and will the eye give him further problems like other fighters has in the past? So, Triple D makes a statement. You guys tell me what you think about Daniel Du Bois' comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.